Well, y'all, it's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, April 12th, 2022, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood were among the biggest winners at the 56th Annual CMT Music Awards on Monday night in Nashville. Aldean and Underwood took home Video of the Year for their song If I Didn't Love You, an award that was dedicated by fan voting throughout the night. The pair also won Collaborative Video of the Year for the song, the first award of the night, as they thanked each other and the team behind the music video in their acceptance speech. George Strait won CMT Performance of the Year for his performance of Is Anybody Going to San Antone from CMT's Giants Charlie Pride, marking his first ever CMT Awards win. Other big night winners included Male Video of the Year, which went to Cody Johnson's Till You Can't, while Miranda Lambert won Female Video of the Year for If I Was a Cowboy, and Maddie and Ty won Group Duo Video of the Year for Woman Got You. Kane Brown, who came into the night with the most nominations at 4, filled in for Chelsea Ballerini, who was nominated for 3 awards as co-host of the show, alongside actor Anthony Mackie after she tested positive for COVID-19, but both stars ended up the night empty-handed. While Mackie talked with Brown to open the show, Thomas Rhett and Martina McBride were among those who jokingly volunteered to replace Ballerini, who then made her first virtual appearance from inside her home. Ballerini also performed her song Heart First from her backyard. Keith Urban opened this year's CMT Music Awards by performing Wild Hearts inside Nashville's Municipal Auditorium. Lainey Wilson and Cole Swindell then performed Never Say Never together in the rain on the outside stage on Broadway, while married couple Maren Morris and Ryan Hurd performed I Can't Love You Anymore together. Monday night also saw the Judds reunite and perform on a nationally televised awards show for the first time in more than 2 decades, as the mother-daughter duo of Naomi Judd and Winona Judd performed their hit single Love Can Build a Bridge, with the Country Music Hall of Fame serving as the backdrop. Little Big Town performed Hell Yeah, the band's first single in 2 years, and will be on their forthcoming 10th studio album. Parker McCollum, who won Breakthrough Video of the Year, followed up Little Big Town with a short performance of To Be Loved by You. After McCollum wrapped up, comedian Rob Corday presented Aldean and Underwood with the Collaborative Video of the Year award. Brown and Mackie then introduced Carly Pearce, who performed Diamondback. Shortly after, Old Dominion performed No Hard Feelings on an outside stage. Warner Bros. Is giving a glimpse of the new film Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore. The studio shared a final trailer for the movie Monday featuring Jude Law as Albus Dumbledore and Mads Mikkelsen as Geralt Grindelwald. The preview shows former friends Dumbledore and Grindelwald face off after Grindelwald declares war on humans known as Muggles. The official description reads, unable to stop him alone, Dumbledore entrusts Maxuologist Newt Scamander, played by Eddie Redmayne, to lead an intrepid team of wizards, witches, and one brave Muggle baker on a dangerous mission, where they encounter old and new beasts and clash with Grindelwald's growing legion of followers. Warner Brothers released a trailer for the film in February that shows Grindelwald tell Dumbledore he will burn down the world of humans. The Secret of Dumbledore is the 3rd film in the Fantastic Beasts franchise. The films are based on the J.K. Rowling book Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and takes place in the Harry Potter universe. Redmayne attended the Secrets of Dumbledore's New York premiere last week. The film also stars Urza Miller, Dan Folger, Alison Sodal, Callum Turner, Jessica Williams, and Catherine Waterston. Netflix has acquired the previously scrapped animated film Nimona. The streaming service confirmed Monday that it is developing the new movie featuring the voices of Chloe Grace Moretz, Riz Ahmed, and Eugene Lee Yang. Nimona was originally in the works at Blue Sky Studios, which shut down in 2021. The film is now produced by Netflix and Annapurna Pictures, with Nick Bruno and Troy Kwan as directors. Roy Lee, Karen Ryan, and Julie Zachary will produce, with Robert R. Bird, Megan Elson, and Megan Ellison and Andrew Milstein as executive producers. Nimona takes place in a techno-medieval fantasy world. Story follows a Ballister Boldheart, played by Ahmed, a knight who teams up with Nimona, played by Moretz, a sharp-shifting teen, to destroy the sinister institution. Stevenson celebrated Nimona's move to Netflix in a tweet on Monday. The author wrote, "Nimona has always been a spunky little story that just wouldn't stop. She's a fighter, but she also got some really awesome people fighting for her. I'm excited out of my mind to announce that the Nimona movie is alive, coming at you in 2023 from Annapurna and Netflix." Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new film Senior Year. The streaming service shared a trailer and first look photos of the comedy film featuring Rebel Wilson on Monday. Senior Year follows Stephanie Conway, played by Angourie Rice, a popular high school cheerleader who suffers a head injury and falls in a coma in 2002. The character wakes up 20 years later and discovers that she is now 37 years old. Wilson plays the older version of Stephanie, who decides to return to high school to finish her senior year. The official description reads, "After a cheerleader falls on a pyramid and into a 20-year-old coma, she wakes up a 37-year-old woman ready to return to high school, regain her status, and claim the prom queen crown that eluded her." Justin Hartley, Sam Richardson, Zoe Chow, Mary Holland, Chris Parnell, and Alicia Silverstone also star in the movie. Senior Year is written by Andrew Connor, Arthur Pilelli, and Brandon Scott Jones, and is directed by Alex Hardcastle. The film premieres May 13th on Netflix. Wilson is known for playing Patricia Fat Amy Hubbard in the Pitch Perfect movies. She most recently starred in the 2019 film Cats. Walker Scobell has landed the lead role in the Disney Plus series Percy Jackson and the Olympians. The streaming service said in a press release Monday that Scobell, whose third team will play Percy Jackson in a new live-action fantasy series. Percy Jackson and the Olympians is based on the Rick Riordan book series. The TV series will follow Percy, a 12-year-old modern demigod who is just coming to terms with his newfound supernatural powers when the sky god Zeus accuses him of stealing his master lightning bolt. Percy must trek across America to find the bolt and restore order to Olympus. Scobell's Percy is described as a smart and passionate kid with a sharp sense of humor. The character has always been seen as an outsider, in part because of how the world sees his ADHD and dyslexia, which is an affectionate son and a loyal friend who just wants to do right by those who he cares about. Riordan and John Steinberg will write the pilot episode with James Bobbin to direct. Steinberg and his producing partner Dan Schultz will oversee the project and serve as executive producers, with Bobbin, Riordan, Rebecca Riordan, Bert Salk, Monica Owusu-Bren, and Jim Rowe. Percy Jackson and the Olympians will begin production in the summer. Scobell most recently starred in the Netflix film The Adam Project. The actor played a young Adam Reed, while Ryan Reynolds portrayed the adult version of the character. Lucien Laviscount has been promoted to series regular in Emily in Paris Season 2. Netflix announced the news Sunday during the Emily in Paris panel at PaleyFest. Laviscount joined the Emily in Paris in Season 2 as Alfie, a British banker who meets Emily, played by Lily Collins, in French class and becomes one of her love interests. Season 2 ended with Alfie returning to the UK but wanting to give long distance a try. Meanwhile, Emily was about to share her feelings for Gabriel, played by Lucas Bravo, when she learned he had reconciled with Camille, played by Camille Razat. Season 3 will begin filming in the summer. Emily in Paris is created by Darren Star. The series follows Emily, a 20-something American who moves to Paris to take a job at a French marketing film. Philippe Leroy-Belleau, Ashley Park, Samuel Arnold, and Bruno Guerrero also star. Netflix renewed Emily in Paris for Season 3 and 4 in January. The streaming service has yet to announce a release date for Season 3. Kay Winslet and her daughter Mia Thipper-Pelton have joined the cast of the Channel 4 series I Am. The 46-year-old actress and Thipperton, 21, will star in I Am Ruth, the first feature-length drama of the female lead drama anthology series. I Am Roof will be one of 3 episodes in I Am Season 3. Filming will begin at the end of April and run for 3 weeks. I Am is created, written, and directed by Dominic Savage. Each episode focuses on a different woman and explores her experience in moments that are emotionally raw, thought-provoking, and personal. Winslet said in the press release, "I have always admired Dominic's work, and in particular his commitment to telling real stories. British television is at an all-time high, and I feel excited and honored to be part of this community, especially right now." Savage added, "It is a complete honor for me to be working and collaborating with Kate Winslet on this first film of the new series I Am for Channel 4. Kate is such a legend, such an incredible and sublime acting talent, and I can't wait to start shooting this unique and important story that we've created together." Winslet's most recent TV role was Mare Sheeran on the HBO series Mar of Easttown. The actress won an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Limited Series or Movie for the role. Thipperton is Winslet's daughter with her ex-husband Jim Thipperton, a director. CNN News anchor and television personality Anderson Cooper revealed on social media Monday that he has tested positive for COVID-19. Cooper wrote on Instagram stories post, "Just tested positive for COVID. Thankfully, the kids are negative. Hopefully to get back to work soon." He recently returned from reporting about the Russian invasion in the Ukraine from that country. Cooper was referring to his young sons Wyatt Morgan and Sebastian Luke. The high-profile newsman provided no further details, including that if he was experiencing any symptoms. It remains unclear how long Cooper will be away from the studio or whether he plans to work from home. The host of Anderson Cooper 360 revealed his diagnosis 2 months after he announced on the air that he had adopted a second son, Sebastian, who, like 20-month-old Wyatt, will be raised by Cooper and his best friend and former partner, Benjamin Mazzini. He announced in January that he would begin hosting in the spring a new show for CNN Plus called Parental Guidance. He described it at the time as a deep dive on all things parenting. Cooper's positive diagnosis came as dozens of political and media figures have revealed similar COVID-19 infections in recent days, and a resurgence of coronavirus cases are prompting official responses. The organizers of the Washington Elite Annual Gridiron Club dinner announced Saturday that 53 attendees at this year's event tested positive, including 3 members of President Joe Biden's cabinet. Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, last week tested positive for COVID-19, although she was not at the dinner. She did, however, attend an event with Biden on Thursday at which he did not wear a mask. The White House said Biden tested negative for COVID-19 on Friday, part of his routine protocol. Philadelphia on Monday reinstated mask requirements for indoor public spaces, citing a rise in the number of COVID-19 cases. Starting April 18th, masks will be required in all indoor places, public places such as schools and child settings, businesses, restaurants, and government buildings. Johnny Depp's defamation trial against Amber Heard related to her accusations of domestic violence against him started Monday in a Virginia court. Depp filed a $50 million lawsuit against The Rum Diary co-star and ex-wife Heard after she published a 2018 op-ed in the Washington Post claiming that she was a victim of domestic violence, though it didn't name him. Heard is countersuing Depp for $100 million. The trial, which is being presented before Chief Judge Penny Azarcarte, is expected to take as long as 6 weeks. In 2018, Depp filed a libel lawsuit against the parent company of The Sun after the British tabloid called him a wife-beater in a headline. Heard had obtained a temporary restraining order during the former couple's 2016 divorce proceedings, at which she first accused Depp of assault. Heard had testified for the tabloid during the headlining making trial, which Depp lost in 2020 along with subsequent appeals. That case required The Sun to show that Heard's claims were true, which the British judge said could be proved to the civil standard. However, the case filed in Fairfax County, where the Washington Post is printed, has notable differences from the first round in the Depp-Heard defamation battles, including that Depp is facing off with Heard directly rather than suing the Washington Post. Since Heard is now a party to the case, she has had to comply with the court's discovery rules, which requires the sharing of information and evidence to be presented at trial. It is also a jury trial, unlike the case in the British court. The court could see testimony from big names, including Tesla CEO Elon Musk and actors James Franco and Paul Bettany. Depp has denied Heard's claim of abuse against him. and has previously claimed that Heard or one of her friends defecated in their bed during a fight with him, as images were revealed of him with a severed fingertip. The lawsuit reads, the op-ed clears implication that Mr. Depp is a domestic abuser is categorically and demonstrably false. Mr. Depp never abused Ms. Heard. Her allegations against him were false. When they were made in 2016, they were part of an elaborate hoax to generate positive publicity for Ms. Heard and advance her career. Ms. Heard is not a victim of domestic abuse. She's a perpetrator. Ms. Heard violently abused Mr. Depp, just as she was caught and arrested for violently abusing her former domestic partner. Britney Spears announced on Instagram Monday that she is pregnant again. This will be her third child and first with partner Sam Asghari. The 40-year-old singer posted that she had gained back weight she lost to go on vacation to Maui. She took a pregnancy test that turned out positive. Spears also said that she would reduce her appearances to prevent paparazzi from snapping pictures of her pregnancy. She also spoke about perinatal depression she had with her two previous children, Sean Preston and Jaden James Federline, with her ex-husband Kevin Federline. She wrote, women didn't talk about it back then. Some people consider it dangerous if a woman complained like that with the baby inside her, but now women talk about it every day. Spears referred to Asghari as her husband in the post. The couple are engaged but have not officially wed yet. In November, a judge ended the conservatorship under which Spears was restricted. Spears had said that conservatorship was forced her to use an IUD. Spears added that she plans to practice yoga every day during her pregnancy. Pitbull has announced a new North American tour with special guests Iggy Azalea and Sean Paul. The Can't Stop Us Now tour will begin July 28th at the Coastal Credit Union Music Park in Raleigh, North Carolina, before it wraps up October 19th at the Hard Rock Live in Hollywood, Florida. Azalea and Paul will be performing on selected dates. Tickets go on sale for the general public starting on Friday at 10 a.m. local time. Fans can also register for a ticket pre-sale through Pitbull's official website. Fans who register will receive the pre-sale password 25 minutes before the pre-sale begins. Pitbull went on tour last year with over 40 shows. Pitbull last released the album Libertad 548 in September 2019. And finally, Eddie Vedder's Ohana Festival has announced its lineup for 2022 with Vedder, Jack White, Stevie Nicks, and Pink set to headline. The 6th annual Ohana Festival will run from September 30th to October 2nd at the Donahue State Beach in Dana Point, California. Nicks will be taking the stage on September 30th with Vedder and White performing on October 1st and then Pink on October 2nd. Other acts announced in the festival include St. Vincent, Kura Bing, Brittany Howard, Billy Strings, Manchester Orchestra, Dermot Kennedy, the Revivalists, Gang of Youths, Inhaler, Joy Okoden, Group Love, Broken Social Scene, and more. A pre-sale for tickets will begin on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time through the official Ohana Festival website. Vedder, who's the frontman of Pearl Jam, last released a solo album called Earthling in February. And as your entertainment report for Tuesday, April 12, 2022, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.